Hello, everyone. This is Coach Wade, and I want to welcome you guys back to Kingdom Credit Masters. We're helping families move from crisis to recovery to prosperity when it deals with their everyday financial life. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to delete hard inquiries from your credit report. Okay, how to delete hard inquiries from your credit report. Now, these items seem real pesky, when it gets to your credit. But the thing is, when it comes to inquiries, they only make up 10% of your credit score. As we mentioned before, 35% is going to be made up of your history, whether you make your payments on time. 30% is going to be based upon utilization, how much of your credit you actually utilizing. And then 15% is going to be based upon, the average age of your credit file. So, the older your credit file, the better. All right. Then 10% is going to be made up of your credit mix. Do you have installment loans such as home and auto? And do you have credit cards, which are revolving? So pretty much installment and revolving accounts. What is your credit mix? And then the last 10% is going to be inquiries. And to be specific, hard inquiries, because generally two different types of inquiries. You have hard and you have soft. Soft inquiries will pertain to those promotional offers, people trying to offer you stuff, do soft inquiries on you. Or if you have a credit monitoring service, that's a soft inquiry, it's a soft pull. Now, when it becomes hard is when you're actually applying for credit. When you're applying for things, they pull your credit. That's when it's a hard pull. There's generally what you call like a 524 rule, which means you don't want more than 5 inquiries within a rolling 24-month period. Because there are some banks that will decline you if you have more than 5 inquiries in a rolling 24-month period. All right, so there are some that will decline you. But the thing is, when it comes to hard inquiries, they can be removed. So that's a good thing. They can be removed. All right. And it's not that difficult of a process to be able to do that. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to do it. You can do it simply for yourself for free. All right. You can do it for yourself for free. The way you able to delete hard inquiries is basically putting a freeze on 2 of these credit reports I have listed on the screen, right above on this side over here. I got to remember this camera's inverted, so when I point this way, it goes the opposite direction where everything is at. But anyways, you'll see freeze Sage Stream and freeze LexisNexis. Now, you guys may have heard of the big bureaus such as, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Those are your basic, big 3, but when you're disputing something, because you can dispute inquiries because it's part of Section 604 of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Section 604 basically states that that anybody that pulls your credit has to have your written authorization. Right? They have to have your written authorization in order to be able to pull that credit. Right? So, and normally when you dispute, you're thinking they're going back to the creditor to verify the information, but basically, big 3 bureaus go to other smaller bureaus to verify information. All right, it goes to other smaller bureaus. So 2 of the bureaus that want to freeze is going to be Sage Stream, this way, Sage Stream and LexisNexis. You want to freeze these 2. Up here, I have instructions for Sage Stream. I have the website, which is https. You got forms.sagestreamllc.com. You got the little pound sign /freeze-self. That's the link you want to use. Just copy that information into your web browser or type it into your web browser, and it'll pull up the process where you can freeze your Sage Stream. And the other one's going to be LexisNexis. Okay, with LexisNexis, all you have to do is call the 800 number, 800-831-2578, and request them to freeze your report. All right, but there's 3 additional smaller ones that when you're doing your credit repair process, if you're looking at it as a whole, I'll go ahead and freeze this as well. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description for the video that talks, this YouTube video that talks about the other smaller bureaus that that the big 3 use in order to verify information, whether it's bankruptcies, public records, all that type of stuff. You want to go ahead and freeze technically all 5. But if you're just looking at inquiries, these 2 should be sufficient enough. And that's going to be Sage Stream and LexisNexis. then you want to send your dispute letters. If you guys don't have dispute letters on you for inquiries, you can always join the free mastermind group. The link will be in the description field of the video for the mastermind group. So you go ahead and join that. Then once you're inside the mastermind group, you'll click on topics and then look at the files. And under the files section, you will see some free dispute letters. It's going to be inquiry dispute package that you can actually utilize for yourself to help you remove those hard inquiries from your credit report, those pesky hard inquiries. So again, the free mastermind group is going to be jam-packed with information. I'm constantly adding new content to it, so it's going to be constantly building slowly but surely. So be sure that you guys be a part of that. Again, it's a free mastermind group, and it's going to have a lot of different resources and tools that you can use at your disposal. But for right now, you want to grab those letters after you've done your freeze, and then you want to go ahead and send those dispute letters off so you can get those pesky little inquiries removed from your credit report. But a little sidebar here, whenever you're trying to delete inquiries, make sure you're trying to delete the ones that you do not have an open trade line for. Now, if you actually got what you asked for, don't dispute it, because a good chance can happen, especially if it's a credit card, is they can end up closing that credit card because they'll think it's fraud. So if you actually got the trade line, don't dispute those. But if you got inquiries and you did not get the credit, go ahead and dispute those. I'm using section 604 because the burden of proof, the burden of proof lies on the company, that pulled your credit. So a lot of times companies pull your credit, they didn't get your written signature. So stuff has to come off. Everything was done over the phone or done online or something like that, because anybody can put your information online. Do they have your written signature, for those inquiries? So that makes it kind of a simple process to have inquiries removed from your credit report. But hope this information is useful to you guys. But again, be sure to visit the website as well. That's going to be www.kingdomcreditmasters.com. And there is an S at the end of the so www.kingdomcreditmasters.com. And on that site, you're going to see the blog information, some educational resources, and also resources in how to join that free mastermind group that you guys can partake in. But again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. To meet again, you guys have yourselves an amazing day.